The onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. Singletary, a 1st down and more. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. Tanner Muse there defensively. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. 4th down, here's Jackson. He's going to air one out. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
Looking in the fucking
big game that time for the Chargers. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after the offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. At the 27-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
This man got motherfucking Jackson.
He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Jackson.
Man, come on, man. Pick that shit on, man.
Incomplete. They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock down
what he won't.
3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. Let's see what your sister wants.
Dad, this a movie?
Nah. Put that back in there.
It's a game?
Yeah, put it back in there.
Starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that
I
from
told
week to
them
week,
straight
it's not
drop
necessarily
this
the
and
same,
zip lock
but they want
that.
it to be,
Right
What
on
they
my
saw last week
waistline
with
is
the
where I
run,
kept
they want
that
to see in this
strap.
game as well.
I remember nice. I didn't remember nice.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Damn near went
Good,
crazy.
strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. Trying to get to Anderson, but it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Play action. It's Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Yeah, we running with that boy all the way across the field.
Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, that's going to be caught by Samuel. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Jackson.
Come on.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The absolute truth.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Darren Waller.
Me, I emerge from the crack smoke.
Darren Waller, his fifth
in the hearts of those crying with oaths.
have now taken
Yeah,
the
my
lead.
pain, they at my shoulders.
Prater for the extra point. And
Last
that
box
makes it
that
a
is
7-3
triple
lead.
green. I tell them money talks like Charlie shooting.
Bailey now to kick it away after the
Hey, you
touchdown.
better not hurt yourself. Get from up there.
Taking it about the 1.
I know who it is.
He'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
And I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
He did.
Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Barrios.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson.
Ooh, but you had my ass just there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you did it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Fuck. Can't do that shit no more.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Jackson.
No.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
The Chargers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Again, Jackson.
Come on, we on that.
And that's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
That's why I keep this glass pop.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. On 1st down at Stafford. Throw right side going to be caught.
Yeah, you got to run him over,
and
Waller.
a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's
bro,
not
hold that
possible.
block,
So I think they
dude.
got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. And
Yes,
he finds
sir.
his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown.
Big Goodwin.
Well, when you've got a guy like Marquise Goodwin, a former Olympian, mind you, you've got to devise ways to get the football.
I see you, G.
And mission accomplished there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
This taken in at the goal line.
Oh, you gotta cough that up,
Probably should have
dude.
taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson
Come on, Dorsey.
take it in by Knox.
Come on,
A gain of 6
dog.
there on 1st. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go for one personality. That's you, Charles David. The coach.
Oh my fucking God, dog. Why the fuck I can't make no adjustments?
Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And this man here want to fucking quick hike and shit. Come here,
And the
bitch.
Niners get there and bring him down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Put it down, man. Let's go.
And that is incomplete.
All this fucking
Charles,
quick
gotta like
hiking.
what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going to try and throw.
No!
Connect with Barrios.
Wow.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
They just fucked me
Both sides
just
were holding
bad.
their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. To throw again is Jackson. And this is caught by Watkins. And taking
Yeah,
it
see that
across
shit right
midfield
at the
and just shy
doggone
of the
man,
40.
dog.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Being chased out left.
Yo, gotta throw that shit away.
That
boy coming, man.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Jackson now.
Let's go!
Back near midfield at the 49. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. On 1st down, Stafford here. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. This is caught at the 20.
No! Why did I fucking spin?
Los Angeles territory.
Damn!
So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara.
Kiss my ass, dog.
As we send you cross country.
That touchdown.
Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the 2nd half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh, let it eat, man. Let it eat. Let fucking eat.
Past the 20. He will score. Touchdown.
Get out of there, Blake.
And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the 3rd part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is up to 18 now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Come here, boy. Come here.
Taken down behind the line. Danny Shelton able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard.
Split twins. I mean, you finna do this.
2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson.
Know you wanted that motherfucker running back and that corner route. Knew that what you wanted.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They go play action with Jackson.
Yeah, all over that, man. Ah!
For Jackson. Oh! Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Jackson.
Fumble.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson.
Let's go, man.
Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down.
Come on!
Now they'll go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Slow this thing down, man.
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon.
Let's slow this thing down, man.
54 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. That time a little misdirection really seemed to
slow this shit down.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction.
Get up out of that, Mill.
He's inside the 40.
Let's slow this shit down,
man. Look up
man.
here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From the 36, Stafford.
I threw it too late. Oh!
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 18.
Oh,
and a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
So the Charger drive about to get going. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary.
You can have that all day.
Across midfield into 49er territory.
I give you that.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Smell.
Down he goes. The 49ers get there. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. From the gun, Jackson. Quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. There goes a deep ball.
Man.
Back in the end zone.
Come on, dog. That's supposed to be pitched.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
On third down, Jackson.
Give me that!
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can.
Hey, fucking me. We going the other way with that, man.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Taking a shot for Samuel. This will be caught in the
Damn,
end
man,
zone
thank you.
for a
Oh, that
Chargers
shit.
touchdown. But for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, you know, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well.
And give him credit, he deserves it. But this is such a breakdown defensively, my goodness. From a pass rush perspective, you know that they got to be coming hard on 4th down trying to get to the quarterback. But from a coverage perspective, how do you not see that play developing and it turns into a touchdown?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And he's
Come on, dude. You got to catch that, bro.
A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the
That man dropped my fucking ball, dog.
You got a battle on your hands.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out.
I gotta
now
go
they're
for
likely
these.
to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Here we go on fourth. Stafford.
I see you.
Got a man.
I see
It's
you.
Darren Waller. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Stafford popping this forward. It's a jet sweep.
Come
And he's going to bowl his way
on.
forward to the 48.
You gotta get up out of there,
that's a very nice
dude.
play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
Macaroni with the chicken strips.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain
What'd
of
you say,
only a
bro?
couple.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive
later.
line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they
Yeah,
practiced for
later.
this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box.
Man, we
coming
gotta
after
wait
them,
till later,
trying to
G.
keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Come on, dog. They gotta stop fucking me over like that, bro.
His first read, and by the time
God
he tried to
damn.
look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They don't want me to be great.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. From the 50, Stafford.
I see you. I see you.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and they end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive, and it's working out for them.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon. because
Macaroni
right
with
now,
the chicken
I can
strips.
be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football.
I see you.
This thing. Get in behind us.
I see you, MG.
Shine. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a 10th carry for Melvin.
Oh, run that shit over, man. Run that shit over, Melvin.
And touchdown, San Francisco.
Yes, sir.
Jordan, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the
Yes, sir.
add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Prater for the
Hey, go put y'all shoes on. We about to go.
lead is up to 18 now. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
To your grandma's house. To your grandma's house.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
I got my shoes already.
You do?
I got my shoes on. And I got my jacket on.
All right.
I got my jacket on.
The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Jackson to throw. Works right side into the hands of the tight end.
Come out.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Jackson.
Come out, boy.
Out to the left, he's got his tight
Come
end
here.
box. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, Jackson.
Give me that. Let's eat.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies.
Let's eat, man.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Stafford's throw is caught here by Anderson.
Oh, we going for the end zone one more game, man.
The first of their
We need the end zone one more time, man.
They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing here, Stafford. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
32, 53, ready.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.